This podcast is episode 23, and today we're talking about something that's very important to understand even before you start the home buying process. The title of today's episode is What Makes a Happy Homeowner? After working in real estate, restoration, and property claims for over 15 years, and after writing my book, The Happy Homeowners Handbook for First-Time Homebuyers, I can tell you this with confidence. A happy homeowner is not someone with a big house, a fancy car, and an 80-inch high-def TV. A happy homeowner is someone with realistic expectations, solid knowledge, and a plan. Let's break it down, shall we? Welcome to the Happy Homeowners Hub Podcast, where we share real-life stories and break down the lessons, mistakes, and wins that can save you time, money, and stress when buying your first home, navigating your property claim, selling your home by owner, and home maintenance and repair tips. I am your host, Fred Turner, and each week I'll guide you through these 4 topics. First, understand your needs, your desires, and what's important to you, your spouse, and your family. Set your expectations up front and know what your limits are. A happy homeowner is educated before they buy. Ignorance creates fear. Education creates confidence. That's exactly why I wrote the book, The Happy Homeowners Handbook for First-Time Homebuyers. When you understand how mortgage financing works, how realtors work, how home negotiating works, and how home inspections work, you understand the process and feel more confident when buying your first home. A happy homeowner does their homework and understands the process up front. A happy homeowner thinks long-term. This may be your starter home, it may not be your forever home, and that's okay. Buying a home is both a lifestyle decision and a financial decision. When you buy wisely, maintain properly, and plan strategically, you build equity and have options. Options reduces stress, and reduced stress creates happy homeowners. A happy homeowner knows when to ask for help, whether it's asking a realtor, a lender, an attorney, or a home inspector. And of course, your parents, friends, or family members. Trying to do everything alone can backfire. Having a team of professionals on your side will make the process much smoother and far less stressful. Wisdom is knowing when to call a professional. And Pillar 3 of the Happy Homeowners Hub is do everything with faith, honesty, and integrity. So surround yourself with professionals who operate the same way. Happy homeowners understand that no house is perfect. If you're a first-time home buyer, you may walk into a house and think, this is it. This is my forever dream home. Nothing will ever break. Let me gently bring you back to earth. Something will break, often within the first 30 to 60 days. Here's a real-life story. A young couple bought their first home. Beautiful kitchen, finished basement, brand new carpet, a beautiful deck, and a beautiful yard. They were thrilled. 2 weeks later, the water heater failed, and they called me in a panic. They said, Fred, we just bought this house. This shouldn't happen. I said, congratulations. You're officially homeowners. Here's a good plumber I recommend. Here's the lesson. A happy homeowner understands that maintenance is part of the deal. Homes require attention. They require budgeting. They require a plan and an emergency fund. Knowledge and planning reduces anxiety. A happy homeowner knows their mortgage is only part of the payment. This is one that surprises a lot of first-time homebuyers quite often. Your mortgage is not your only cost. You have property taxes, homeowner's insurance, regular maintenance, utilities, homeowner association fees if you buy a townhouse or condo, repairs, and remodeling costs. That $2,600 mortgage may really feel like $3,600 a month when everything else is factored in. And if you didn't prepare for that, buyer's remorse and resentment can build quickly. I have seen couples argue not because they bought the wrong house, but because they underestimate the full cost of ownership. In my book, I stress knowing all of the costs of home ownership beyond the monthly payment. A happy homeowner understands the total cost of home ownership before they buy a home. That clarity creates understanding and confidence. A happy homeowner has realistic expectations. We need to talk about HGTV for a minute. Those renovation shows make everything look easy, and they don't often focus on the actual cost of the extensive renovations. You may see that we just knocked out a load-bearing wall and added a marble island for only $3,000 and it took only 3 days. No, you didn't. That's not the true real-life costs, and it's not the real-life time frame. In real life, renovations cost more, take longer, and permits and architectural drawings are often required. A happy homeowner understands that upgrades are a marathon, not a sprint. You don't need to remodel a kitchen in 3 months after buying your first home. You can live in the house, learn about the house, save money, budget, and improve gradually over time. Homeownership is not a race. A happy homeowner has an emergency fund. One big theme in my book is financial preparedness. You don't just need enough money for a down payment. You need reserves for regular home maintenance and emergencies because roofs age, furnaces quit, hot water tanks leak, and some pumps fail, often during a storm. And none of these issues care about your vacation fund. Here's another real-life story. A homeowner stretched every dollar to buy the dream home. No savings left, zero cushion. 6 months in, the HVAC system failed in the middle of the winter and they had to finance a replacement at a high interest rate because there was no emergency fund. Their stress level went through the roof. Compare that to a homeowner who set aside 4 months of expenses like I recommend in my book. When their AC failed in early July, it was inconvenient but not catastrophic. They were ready and they had planned for potential issues just like this. That's the difference between stress and stability. A happy homeowner may not have everything perfect, but they have a plan. So let's summarize what makes a happy homeowner. A happy homeowner is educated before they buy. They think long term, they ask for help when needed, they understand homes require maintenance, they know the true cost of homeownership, they have realistic expectations, and they have an emergency fund. Notice what's not on that list: large square footage, quartz countertops, and fancy landscaping. Happiness in homeownership is built on knowledge, preparation, planning, and perspective. If you're buying your first home or know someone who is, I highly recommend picking up my book, The Happy Homeowners Handbook for First-Time Homebuyers. It walks you step by step through the process so you can become a happy homeowner with no regrets. You can find it on Amazon.com, or for more details, see the show notes or visit my website, HappyHomeownersHub.com. To see all 5 of my books I've designed to help you navigate buying, selling, home maintenance and repairs, and navigating property claims. Get the Happy Homeowners Hub newsletter. If you would like practical homeowner education delivered straight to your inbox, go to HappyHomeownersHub.com and head to the Contact Us page and simply type the word newsletter in the message box, and we'll get you added to the list. Here's the Happy Homeowners Hub Podcast disclaimer. The information provided in this podcast does not and is not meant to be considered as professional or legal advice and should not be used without consulting a legal professional. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Happy Homeowners Hub Podcast. My goal is to make your homeownership journey smoother, smarter, and way less stressful. If you found value in this episode, consider sharing it with a friend, coworker, or relative who might be interested, and be sure to follow me so you don't miss future episodes. I've got some great stories, tips, and occasional guest experts coming up in future episodes, so stay tuned. And remember, your home is your biggest investment, so be smart from the start. I am your host, Fred Turner, and I will see you at the next episode. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.